Nobody really likes to hear what they're doing wrong or where they're falling short. If you can't be honest with yourself and have that conversation of, I kind of was not the best sister during that season, wasn't the best mom during this time period, I need to work on this, I need to fix myself, and apologize, maybe to the people that it affected if that's a necessary step. But if you can't even do that, you're not going to have a lot of successful relationships in life. For me, I have to sometimes step back and say, what part did I play in a certain relationship, and how can I improve myself not to repeat that thing? It doesn't make me a bad person. It doesn't make you a bad person. Take the criticism and critique with a grain of salt. Listen to the person who is telling you these things. Consider their feelings, work on yourself, and move on. Your relationships will get so much better, but people have to be willing to work and improve themselves in order to do so. If not, the relationship is going to fall apart.
We all know how much modern women hate accountability, so this was very nice to hear for once. She definitely got a lot of hate from this video.
The dumbest shit that women agreed upon in life, in history, is coming together and fighting for women's rights to work. That was the most dumbest decision ever. Working is slavery.
I just want to say, whoever fought for women's rights to work, count your days. I don't think the entire agenda of all women wanted this at all.
It's only 8:45 on a Wednesday, and I'm already ready to fight the woman who fought for women to work. I don't remember asking her to do that. I don't remember wanting to work. I still don't want to.
I don't know, y'all. I don't think we should have voted for women's rights to work. I mean, I know back then it was a different time, but can we re-vote for right now? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to work.
I think women having to work, hear me out. I think women having to work should be illegal. I think women should be giving a $10,000 stipend a month, and the men should work.
Just remember, too, that women who didn't work then were homemakers. They kept the place clean, cooked, and took good care of the children. They didn't go clubbing, and they also dressed in decent, modest clothing.
Women have to understand this. Y'all are hard-headed, and women don't listen. Sometimes.
It's a very likewise statement.
Coming
from a man saying the hard-headedness, I'm just saying that's a very likewise statement.
No, but it does not matter. What I'm trying to say is she had 8 failed relationships. You're not going to sit here and convince me that it was not a safe space and guys don't like to talk. No, they're talking. She's not being receptive. Right? Everybody talks in different ways. If you have 8 failed relationships, you don't know how to listen. You do not know how to take direction. And direction is not I don't want to put that in a submissive aspect, but taking direction maybe, hey, you know what? You need to just do this just this way. So then that way you get further in your life. And guess what? Maybe she doesn't listen in that regard. Hey, if you want for me and you to be better, I need you to do this so then I could give you that. Maybe she's not listening in that regard.
I up in all my relationships. I'm gonna be honest. I think I was the problem in every relationship, because every man that come across me, they come and they take care of me. They treat me like a queen. But the mouth, I'm gonna be honest, it's not only my husband. I think I up every relationship I had. I don't attract whack I attract good And this is how you know they good men, because they stick it out.
That don't make them
make
good
them weak, because they shouldn't even put up with that. But I'm taking accountability, letting it be known that I feel like I am the problem.
Do you date mostly black men?
I date mostly black men.
If you're going on that claim that men don't like women, and she's telling you the majority of the women that she know, even including her family, is very disrespectful towards men, very toxic towards men.
But I'm another woman.
What reason would men have to generally like women when you said out your own mouth, you toxic, you disrespectful, you don't value men? Bro, what the fuck?
Wow, times are really changing. Well, all credit goes to men, because they aren't playing anymore now. And the sooner women realize this, the better, or maybe not.
Let's keep it a buck. A lot of women are the problem in their relationship too. Understand what I'm saying? A lot of their relationships don't work out because of the woman as well. All right, it ain't just the man. Now, some women do not want to admit that. You see what I'm saying? They want to put all the blame on the man. But whole time, you want that man to change when you didn't make change in yourself. You see what I'm saying? You're not perfect, baby. It's things he don't like about you, just like it's things you don't like about him. So if y'all came together and worked together and got through the things together, maybe you all would last. And us as women won't have to continuously go through different relationships. It's called taking accountability and stop putting the blame all on that one person. Understand what I'm saying? Now, it is times where it can just be that person. But I'm talking about when you get in one relationship, you get another relationship, another relationship, and ain't none of them going well. And it's like, damn, all the relationships was because of that man, and that man. None of that had nothing to do with you. Baby, you might be too masculine for the goddamn man, if we're being honest. You see what I'm saying? You might not be showing your softer side. You know what I'm saying? You might not be catering to that man like he needs you to be. You might not be being the woman that you need to be for him to be great. You see what I'm saying? Baby, shit. You heard it here first. Yeah.
We all know she has a man who loves her to death, only because of her emotional intelligence and her level of accountability.
I see it all the time. When you go to social media, I see a woman post a new dude online on social media. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, baby girl, like 2 years ago, I seen you with another dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have pictures of another dude up. You know what I mean? Now it's another dude, and now you got tattoos of this dude. And like, when do you actually stop what you're doing and say, you know what? It's me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the problem. Why my relationships are not successful?
Ooh. So let's be so for real. 99.9% of your relationship problems are caused by women scrolling themselves into a downward spiral. Let me explain. As we all know, the majority of social media is geared towards women, and there's so much useless information on this app about, oh, you know, your boyfriend didn't get you flowers, that means he hates you. Oh, he's not sleeping with you, that means there's someone else. Oh, he stopped at the gas station, that means he doesn't like you. Oh, he comes home from a 14-hour shift and doesn't help you with laundry, so that's his weaponized incompetence. He actually forgets dates and anniversaries or something because he's forgetful, then he's intentionally being a narcissist and forgetting information to gaslight you. When he's trying to control the finances because you overspend, now he's financially abusive. If he's on Twitter, that means he's cheating on you and looking at half-naked girls. If he stays at work late, that means he has a work wife and he's cheating on you. If he forgets something at the grocery store, then he's intentionally doing it because it's his weaponized incompetence. Women will literally sit here and scroll for 3 fucking hours, and then you will be at work and all of a sudden you're fighting because she saw a TikTok that triggered her and now she thinks that you are cheating on her. And the worst part about it is it gives no space for men to be unhappy. It gives no space for men to be depressed or have their own mental health issues. It gives no fucking room for these men to even have a normal job, because if he's not texting fast enough, then he hates you. It doesn't give any room for men to make mistakes. It doesn't give men any room to speak up or talk about anything without being labeled a narcissist or an abuser or whatever bullshit that social media is telling women. It gives men no space to have hobbies or be a normal human being, because inherently these men are out here just cheating, lying, scamming, and being pieces of shit all across the fucking country. And, you know, it has nothing to do with the fact that she has sat there and overanalyzed some bullshit that somebody said on TikTok, and now you're in a fight for the next 3 weeks because she's in a downward spiral because she does it to herself. The funny thing is it comes from a bunch of bitter-ass, miserable women who probably just broke up with their boyfriend that are saying all of this bullshit that are causing problems in your relationship. And the only reason that she needs so much reassurance is because she's sending herself into these downward spirals, and she's still expecting you to pick up the pieces even when you've done nothing wrong. These women are delusional because other women are making them delusional based on the information that they're retaining every single day, and I just don't think this is talked about enough. Okay, bye.
Even when men do behave the way these women want them to, even then, that's a problem. There's no satisfying these women with endless wishes and expectations.
Stop micromanaging your men and then blaming them for not doing anything up to your standards. Because when you do that, they disconnect, they step back, so they don't cause friction. They are sick of stepping up into the role and then being beat back down, being invalidated, being basically told they're less than, with your tonality and actual words and your toxic communication. I'm not saying there's not assholes out there, ladies. I'm not saying that. Like, I'm not saying there aren't some really bad fucking people, but it goes both ways, right? What I'm saying is, if your man seems to be disconnected and not wanting to be a man, it could be you. It could be. Take a little bit of accountability and take a hard look at yourself on how you communicate to your man when he does step up.
Exactly the point we keep proving here, that whatever men do, it is never enough, so they shut down.
Ladies, this one's gonna sting, but most of the time it is not men ruining relationships. It is women sabotaging themselves. But first, let me explain. First is the victim mindset. If every argument turns into poor me, look what you did to me, you're not resolving the conflict. You're dodging accountability. Second, attention addiction. If you need outside validation, likes, stares, DMs to feel secure, you'll never be happy with the man that you're with. Third, lack of self-worth. If you drag your unhealed trauma into a relationship but refuse to face it and deal with it, you're making your partner pay for damage that they did not cause. These aren't just little habits. They are relationship killers. They destroy trust, create resentment, and eventually push away the man or woman you claim to love. And the hard truth, a lot of women would rather blame men than admit that they're guilty of these patterns. So before you say men are the problem, ask yourself, am I sabotaging my own relationship? Try to ask yourself that. If you're brave enough to admit that, you will change everything. If not, you're going to repeat the same cycle. Drop your take in the comments. I know this one is going to get a little heated.
Love what you're saying. It definitely helps to hear it from a lady's perspective that it's not always the men's fault 100%.
And a lot of women lack accountability. It's a lot of women who you will sit down and ask her, like, hey, like in your last relationship, like what role did you play in it going wrong?
Right.
And she'll look you dead in the eyes and say nothing. I did what I was supposed to do. He cheated.
Yeah.
Or I did what I was supposed to do. He neglected me.
Yeah. That right there, what you said, a lot of women lack accountability. No. And I can say a lot of men lack accountability. How about we address the men lacking your emotional state?
I think what you're doing is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Because again, I never said that men don't lack accountability. When you said it, I nodded. Yep, you're right. A lot of men do. But just the mere mention of a woman having something to work on made you feel away. You tell a woman that she needs to work on something, or you tell a woman that she's doing something wrong, automatically go into defense. Yeah, they may be wrong too, and we'll get to that. But right now, we on you. Mm-hmm. Don't spin it back in my moment of telling you what you need to work on. And a lot of women do that.
She immediately and subconsciously began deflecting, minimalizing, and redirecting blame. Like trained behavior or muscle memory, hence the point proved yet again.
The woman that's going to end up being single forever is the one that hates being accountable for the things that they've caused in the relationship. The moment they're confronted by their man about something they've done that he didn't appreciate or like, rather than accepting accountability and saying, hey, I'm sorry, we'll work on this together, we'll grow together, instead she'll either, one, blame him for being the reason why she did what she did, or two, what she'll do is she'll acknowledge his complaint. Rather than accepting accountability, she wants to then bring up something her partner did, whether it be current or in the past, that upset her, to try and shift the dynamic and blame and now make him feel like he has to be accountable for something that is completely unrelated to the circumstance in front of them.
These women would rather lose their man, who does so much for them, than lose the argument with the same said man.
Feminism is a scam. Feminism is a scam. I do not want to be independent. I want to be so codependent. I need my husband. I want my husband. I want to follow his lead. That's how God created me. He created me in a way to follow. He created me as a helpmate. He created me as an opposite to Adam, right? If women could be a woman, if women acted like women instead of men, because they're acting like men, we'd have better men.
Can we talk about how exhausting some women have become to be around? Yeah. And I'm saying this as a woman.
The amount of negativity that comes out of some women's mouths these days is genuinely insane.
Right.
Every conversation turns into a complaint session. Her man is never enough. Her job is the worst. Mm-hmm. The waitress was rude. Traffic was terrible. The weather sucks. Mm-hmm. Her mother-in-law is annoying. Nothing, and I mean nothing, is ever just fine. It's always a problem that needs to be dissected, analyzed, and complained about for the next 45 minutes. And here's what women don't realize. Men are listening to this. They're taking mental notes. They're watching you drain the energy out of every single room you walk into. Yeah. And eventually they start avoiding you because being around you feels like work. You want to know why he doesn't talk to you anymore? It's not because he's emotionally unavailable. It's because every time he opens his mouth, you find something negative about what he says. Every idea he has, you shoot down. Every win he shares, you minimize. Every struggle he mentions, you one up with your own problems. That constant negativity, that's not feminine energy. That's not strength. That's just exhausting. Men don't need another source of stress in their life. Whether they show it or not, they have enough pressure at work, enough battles to fight, enough weight on their shoulders. What they need when they come home is peace. Not another person pointing out everything that's wrong. And before you come at me with women are allowed to have emotions, yes, you are. But there's a difference between processing your feelings and weaponizing your mood against everyone around you. There's a difference between venting occasionally and making negativity your entire personality. The women who have mastered feminine energy, they bring lightness. They bring warmth. They bring solutions, not just complaints. They make their man's life easier, not harder. And guess what? Those are the women men protect, pursue, and prioritize. If every word out of your mouth is negative, don't be surprised when he stops wanting to hear you speak. Energy is contagious, and right now, yours is killing the vibe. Bring back the warmth or watch him find it somewhere else.
Yup, it's called feminism, and it ruined relationships for all of us alive today.
Most men want relationships. Most men want marriage. Who's leaving relationships? When they end up, women are walking out of the door 70 to 90% of the time. And who are they listening to? Women. How's that helping?
Don't forget the part where they leave and make it their mission to tarnish the reputation of this man so that they can and live on nicely as a victim.
Okay, sorry, what's the junior type? Okay, I'm AS, so it's good. Are you a God-fearing person?
I'm a God-fearing person.
How naughty are you?
How naughty am I? Depends on how you want me to be.
Are you the kind of person that can kiss your girlfriend outside? Like,
If that's what
without
you
no
want.
shame? Okay. You're good looking. Can I hug you?
Sure. Hugging is free.
You smell nice.
Thank you.
I love that because I love
And
the
you too
guy
as
that
well.
smell nice. And you look good. Yeah. You're clean. Also, I'm sorry. I don't know how you're going to feel about this. You might be clean outside, but I don't know if you're clean inside. So I have,
Inside?
yeah, I
What
have a
inside? Which of the inside?
internally.
The body?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can use this to clean you. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, I feel it in the air, telling for miles. My blood, I'm sizzling like a flare.
Can you do the second one, let me see?
I'm fine, I feel it everywhere. Nothing scares me anymore. Gives me hope before.
That's the only way to know if someone is neat internally.
Yeah, it's neat.
It's neat.
Yeah. For him to clean his ear, I see that.
No
his
one
ear is
is
not.
neat.
It's neat. Yeah, and he's good looking. So.
Okay.
So, your breath.
Breath.
Yeah. So can you like?
I got that summertime sadness. Summertime sadness. Got that summertime sadness.
Thank you, but I will be good with the one you did. Bam.
Why don't you want to do that? Like, is it like a bad thing to you?
Anyway, I was thinking that should be more personal because it's not like my breath is bad, but maybe there are boundaries to something. Bam, bam. Sure, sir. Yeah.
Know if I go, I'll die happy tonight.
Wow. Why are men even keeping up or entertaining women like these? Imagine if he was the one asking all these bizarre things. He would have been cancelled in a minute.
More often than not, when women are in relationships, whenever there's a problem, they always blame their ex or their current partner for their actions. They blame you for being distant, even though it was her being distant in the first place. Whenever you could go like, hey, we need to work on our communication, you constantly give me the silent treatment whenever I talk. Instead of taking accountability, they'll play the victim like, well, no, I don't give you the silent treatment. You just never understand where I'm coming from and why would I want to talk to you. You know I have troubles with communication whenever they get caught cheating. They always blame the man, and they always go for one thing, which is you never gave me enough validation. You never made me feel special or pretty.
Women have already shit stuck in their head. And in their head, already we're narcissists. Yeah. We're the narcissists. So there's nothing we really can say to them to really make them understand unless she's grown. Yeah. And she understand that, okay, this man has to be loved too. This man need to be heard too. This man needs to be, you know what I mean? It's a such thing as verbal abuse to men too. Like, you got to know how to talk to a man. You see what I'm saying? But these women these days, they feel like if they cute or they got a little ass on them or a little something going or woo, like, and I want women to understand today something. For one, if you females feel that just because you're fine, you're cute, you're made this kind of way, you may even have car, crib, the whole situation. Y'all need to understand this. It is 10 to 1. Come on. With the woman-man ratio out here. It's way more easier to replace you than it will for you to be able to replace me.
Self-sabotage and putting negativity in the air kills the healthiest and happiest relationships. Relationships can be so simple, but women rather lie and be sneaky. Once we see you full of games, we're out anyway. Thanks for watching Manhood. If you want access to exclusive episodes and want to support the channel, hit that join button and become a member. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if it hit home. Drop your stories and thoughts in the comments. We read everyone. See you tomorrow.